The next component of the 8 elements is treatment. We identified 3 significant deficiencies under this element. The first one is 29042E2. All groundwater must be disinfected prior to distribution. The point of application must be ahead of the water storage tank. The second significant deficiency under treatment is 29042E3A. Disinfection equipment shall have a capacity at least 50% greater than the highest expected dosage to be applied at any time. The third significant deficiency under treatment is 29042B2C. Exposure of the water to atmosphere shall provide for subsequent disinfection ahead of the ground storage tank, shall prevent foreign materials from water, and aeration shall be screened. The next element that we had to identify a significant deficiency for was distribution system. We identified 2 significant deficiencies here. They are 29046S, and that says testing equipment shall be accurate. The second significant deficiency is 29046D2, and disinfection equipment shall maintain a free chlorine residual of 0.2 milligrams per liter or 0.5 milligrams per liter. Now this is probably going to be one of our most common significant deficiencies. Historically, this is a violation that we identify quite frequently, and as far as corrective action, that'll be spelled out or will be provided to you by your investigator, but generally it's a very short turnaround. You generally have a small amount of time to correct this violation, so that's going to be one that you really need to stay on top of. The next element we identified a significant deficiency for was finished water storage. The citation is 29043B1. No public water supply storage tank shall be located within 500 feet of any municipal or industrial sewage treatment plant or any land which is spray irrigated with treated sewage, effluent, or sludge disposal. Pumps and controls. We identified 2 significant deficiencies under this element. The citation is 29041C3F. Upon well completion or a well has been reworked, the well shall be disinfected in accordance with current AWWA standards, except that the disinfectant shall remain in the well for at least 6 hours. The second significant deficiency under pumps is 29044D3. Service connections that require booster pumps taking suction from the public water system must be equipped with automatic pressure cutoff devices, ensuring pumping units are inoperative at less than 20 psi. The next element is monitoring, reporting, and data verification. We identified 2 significant deficiencies under this element. This is a record-keeping requirement. First slide, please. Thank you. The following records shall be retained for at least 5 years. The citation is 29046F3DI, and it's record-keeping, microbiological analysis. Now, you know that we evaluate records during routine CCIs, but this is one that we feel is critically important to the groundwater rule, and so if you do not have a record of microbiological analysis, it will be a significant deficiency. The next record significant deficiency is 29046F3D5, and it's the invalidation of a fecal indicator sample, another very important record for the groundwater rule. The next element is system management and operation. Citation is 29045B1D5, and it says that emergency power shall be provided for community water systems that have more than 250 connections. Now, you either have to provide emergency power, an interconnection, or meet the elevated storage requirements. The next element is operator compliance with state requirements. 3 significant deficiencies were identified under this element. Citation is 29046E4A, and it says that for those systems that have no more than 250 connections, the system must employ an operator with a Class D or higher license. For those systems that have 250 connections and no more than 1,000 connections, the system must employ an operator with a Class C or higher groundwater license. And the last one is 29046E4C. More than 1,000 connections, 2 or more Class C or higher groundwater operators, and the operators must work 16 hours per month at the public water supply. And again, this is a citation or a significant deficiency that may or historically has been a more frequently identified violation. So in the future, it may be frequent. So please ensure that your operators have the adequate level of licenses. My contact information is on the screen. Phone number is 512-239-0431, and my email is sstewart@tceq.state.tx.us. If there's any questions about significant deficiencies or sanitary surveys, feel free to give me a call.